All right. You said we should receive forgiveness from God and man. Now, these two men were friends from childhood, so they had a misunderstanding which led to fight and separation. Many people begged them, but they refused to settle their quarrel. One even saw to go to hellfire than reconciling with his friend. Now, one died, and the second received Jesus into his life. God has forgiven him his sins, but he is now willing to reconcile with his friend, but the friend is dead now. How is he going to do it, sir? All right, I think what we need to understand is this: forgiveness comes from God. Are you there? So when when you do something wrong and you tell it to God, God forgives you. Are you getting what I'm saying? So going to tell a man is not what brings forgiveness. Uh-uh. Are you there? The fact that you are sorry and you speak to God, you are already forgiven. So going to tell a man has another function. That's not what makes it forgive. Going to tell a man, one, is a way of making peace. That's one. Two, are you there? It's a way of making peace. It's a way of making things right. Are you there? Another thing that happens when you tell the man is you help the man to be at peace. Are you there? Now, because the person is in darkness, he doesn't know. But now when you go to the person as led by the Spirit, anyways, the person is now in light. The darkness is taken away. The thing that is not clear is now clear. So, but the case you have raised now, two people are fighting, they refuse to reconcile. Now the other one is dead. What should you do? Nothing. What is important is that he has already spoken to God. Yes, he's forgiven already. Are you there? But you should learn from that. Are you there? Never to do such a thing again. Are we together? For example, if you insult an elderly person, you don't just go to God and say, God, forgive me. He has forgiven you, but you need to go to that elderly person and say, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, sir. By doing that, you're actually helping your image among men. When you speak to God, you work on your image with God. But when you speak to men, you work on your image with men. Both are important. If you have a good image with God and you don't have good image with men, it will affect your ministry. Because what we call ministry is your relationship with men. Ministry is God reaching out to others through you. That's what we call ministry. So, ministry is what God wants to do through you to people around. So, what happens when you don't have a good testimony among people around? They won't listen to you. No matter how powerful your message is, they won't pay attention to you. And you get what I'm saying? So, that's it. It's not like telling a man is what brings forgiveness. No. Telling God is what brings forgiveness. But the reason you just have to speak to a man and just make your way right. Oh, I'm sorry for how I spoke to you yesterday. Are you there? I'm sorry for how I acted yesterday. It's just to maintain a clean conscience among men, a good image among men. Are you there? And at the same time, I have a teaching on restitution. You can download it and listen. That will give you more insight into this. There are different cases. Are you there? There are certain things that cannot be restored. Are you there? So some cases you are expected to just tell it to God and that's all because of how terrible it is. But some cases that are not that are still manageable, you tell it to God and you apologize to the person. For example, if you steal a person's money, go and return the money. If you steal somebody's car, you don't just say, Father, forgive me, and you are driving the car everywhere. Go and return the car. You take another person's house. Don't say, Father, forgive me, and start living in the house. Go and return it. So there are things that can be returned. In those cases, please return it. But when it has to do with other more complicated issues, like somebody dying in the process, maybe you kill the person, or you made somebody go blind, or you made somebody run mad, those kind of things, you need to tell it to God and let God lead you. If God is not leading you to go and say anything to anybody, it's okay. you have already spoken to God, but you can also find a minister of God who is truly of God and tell it to the person. Are you there? So it will not just be that you spoke to God alone. You have also confided in a minister concerning what you have done. So whether you now go to the people or not is no longer consequential because you have spoken to God and you have spoken to man about it. Are we together? God bless you.